been on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us at our final graduation for the class of 2021. And it's in person. That's amazing. And it feels good to see all of you in 3D, because when I've seen you, you're about this big on my screen. I usually only see the top of your head. So it's good to see most of you in person for the first time. And my name is Mr. Sanchez. It's nice to see you, all the parents here, and introduce myself for the first time in person. Welcome to our little school. We're happy to have you here and very excited to be celebrating our students and their amazing accomplishments. Bienvenidos, buenas noches. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Yo soy el señor Sánchez, soy el director aquí en la escuela CALS Middle School. Les agradecemos que están aquí. Por primera vez en 2 años tenemos una graduación en persona. Estamos muy orgullosos de estar aquí para celebrar a los alumnos y a ustedes y todo lo que lograron este año. Así que muchas gracias por estar aquí y bienvenidos. Now, we've done this 3 times already. We're pretty good. There might be a little dance here and there now that we're that good. But I haven't read what I wrote the whole time, so you guys are stuck with me. Now I'm going to read it. So here we go. So it's definitely been an interesting year, right? Anyone plan staying home all year next year too? No? No, me neither. I hope not. So this year has definitely changed. You guys have been through a lot. It's not only a historical year for all of us, but it's a monumental year in your lives. You've seen the world change like we've never seen it change before, and we're stuck at home watching it. So pandemic, riots, social unrest, presidential races, masks, vaccines, digital learning and distance, a lot of loss amongst us in the world. So now that you're getting older and starting to understand that this is the world we're handing to you, but with high hopes, because we know that we leave it in better hands than it's been. We put our faith in you, knowing that you will make this place a better place for us. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and she's going to live in the world that you start to shape and create, and I'm very excited about that. So I want to congratulate you. I want to thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing the things you do in the next 4 years and then in college after that. So keep moving forward. Keep doing what you do. Keep being successful. And when things get hard, remember not to quit, because I haven't seen one of you quit yet. So congratulations, class of 2021. It's good to see you here. All right. So this year has definitely been a team effort. Teachers, staff, administrators, parents, neighbors, anyone who had contact with you was part of your education this year. Fortunately, we didn't have to suspend anyone. I didn't have to call any parents into my office. No one got sent home. So we were good. But it took a team effort. So we're going to approach the ceremony as a team, and you will see all of us up here celebrating all of you here today. Este año fue un esfuerzo de todo un equipo para lograr que salieran y sobresalieran este año. Fueron los alumnos, los maestros, todo el plantel aquí, todas las personas que trabajan en la escuela, ustedes, cualquier persona que tuvo contacto con ellos en casa, en su educación, fue muy importante y y muy importante en este equipo. Así que les agradecemos todo eso y reconociendo que somos equipo, así vamos a conducir la ceremonia y vamos a empezar con la señorita Reyes Dueña, que fue la maestra de advisory de ellos todo el año. Podemos darle una mano si quieren ya. So, as a team, I'm going to hand it off to Ms. Reyes Rivera, a very proud graduate of UCLA, but leading USC. Don't tell her friends. But she has a few words to share about this class that she's had the pleasure to be the advisory teacher for all year. So, Ms. Reyes, take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Sanchez. So good evening, families, parents, students, and distinguished guests. It is my honor to be up here on this stage recognizing the hard work of our scholars. As many of you know, it is my first year here at CALS, and I would like to take this time to formally introduce myself. I'm Ms. Reyes, and I am your student's advisory teacher, but also ELA teacher. I can honestly say that this group of students are the most kind, respectful group of students and have the biggest hearts. I know you all are going to do amazing things and with all your future endeavors. Continue to work hard in whatever you do. And remember, once a scholar, always a scholar. Congratulations, you all deserved it. And even though I just introduced myself a couple seconds ago, it was really great to work with you all this year. And I know you all are going to do amazing things in the future, and I cannot wait to see all your future successes. It is with great pleasure that we present the first distinction of the day, the honor of salutatorian. The salutatorian is recognized by having the highest GPA in their cohort and second only to the valedictorian. The GPA is calculated by a student's cumulative GPA from 6th grade to the 8th grade, to the first semester of 8th grade. Es un gran placer presentar la primera distinción del día, el honor de salutatorian. El salutatorian es reconocido por tener el GPA más alto en su clase y solo es superando por el valedictorian. El GPA se calcula mediantemente en GPA acomodado de un estudiante desde el sexto grado hasta el primer semestre del octavo grado. This year, CALS Middle School is proud to bestow this honor to Gonzalo Chayes.
Good evening, families, teachers, staff, and class of 2020. My name is Gonzalo Chaides. My overall experience at CALS has been a great one with some ups and downs. This school has given me many memories and opportunities to make new friends. There have been so many fun activities I have participated in at CALS, and I will always remember them. Even though doing work in class was not always fun, the teachers did their best to make it engaging and made it an amazing experience. Thanks to both my friends and my best friends, I have had a good time at this school. I enjoyed going to school for 3 years and getting to spend time with old friends and new friends. This school and the people in this school will be an important memory for me. The events we participated in were some of my favorite memories. For example, fun Fridays, going on field trips, and watching movies during class. Even though I was sometimes stressed out when completing my homework or classwork, it was worth it because I was able to get good grades and learn something new at the end of the day. When you think about the future, you get scared because you don't know what is coming your way. As long as you have people with you, you should not be afraid because they will give you the support you need. The reason I am saying this is because when I was scared to go to middle school, my parents helped me and told me that I would be fine, and they supported me. I would like to thank my friends and my older sister who helped me a lot at this school. They helped me when I was getting bullied and when I needed help with different situations. I knew my sister was a person I could go to. I also want to thank my parents who helped me at home with my work. Lastly, I want to thank all of my teachers. Mr. Zepeda, thank you for making class fun. Your jokes are my favorite part. Ms. Reyes, thank you for being approachable and making me feel comfortable asking you for help. And Ms. Ariano, thank you for including fun activities in your class. They made me enjoy science. Overall, this school was a great experience as it includes some of my favorite moments that I will forever remember. In the end, CALS Middle School will be very important to me. Congratulations, class of 2020. We have made it through this journey called middle school.
Our second award of the day is the Spirit Award. The Spirit Award is an honor bestowed upon a scholar who embodies the spirit of perseverance. They overcome obstacles and never accept no as an answer. No obstacle is ever too big for them to surpass, and they always stay positive on their journey. Nuestro segundo premio del día es el Spirit Award. El Spirit Award es un honor otorgando a un alumno que encara el espíritu de perseverancia. Superan obstáculos y nunca aceptan un no como respuesta. Ningún obstáculo es demasiado grande para que los superen y siempre se mantienen positivos en su viaje. This year we would like to bestow this honor to Brooks Cheatham. Este año, orgullosamente, estamos honorando a Brooks Cheatham.
Good evening, parents, teachers, and staff members. My name is Brooks Cheatham from Miss Reyes' USC cohort. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Mrs. Zepeda for making history class more enjoyable than it already was. Secondly, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Chavarria for making new math concepts easy to understand. I also want to thank my mom for trying her best to raise my brother and I on her own since my dad passed away earlier this year. I also appreciate my classmates for trying their best as well as pushing me to try my best, even if it was on a subject that I didn't particularly enjoy. One thing that I'm excited about in high school is the possibility of joining a sports team. Basketball has always been a passion of mine, so I'm hoping that one day I get a chance of joining either the varsity or junior varsity teams. One skill that I'll take with me to high school is being able to find cube and square roots. I appreciate everyone who helped me get through middle school as well as 8th grade in general. I know that this was a rough school year for everyone, but I'm glad that we all pushed through and made it on this stage. Congrats to the class of 2021.
As you can see, our students are amazing and very well spoken and great people overall, so we're very excited for them. So if I can have everyone just give our two recipients one more round of applause. All right, now my favorite part. My partner in crime here, Miss Poot, started here 3 years ago, just when you guys started 6th grade. Unfortunately for her, she doesn't get to graduate tonight. She's stuck here. But I think you all know her. She started the journey with you. So I'm very excited to have her come up here and share some words about this magnificent set of students. Hoy les quiero presentar a la señorita Put, que es la decana académica, que empezó hace 3 años cuando ellos empezaron en 6º grado. Entonces me encantaría presentárselas para que les comparta unas palabras sobre este gran grupo de alumnos. Ms. Put.
Thank you, Mr. Sanchez. He's absolutely right. I came to CALS because of the small group environment, and what that means in education is dedication of quality time with students. Yes, I also am super curious and became a science teacher here at CALS. My curiosity as an educator with the smallest of kids, because I do come from the elementary world too, is just continuing to instill in students the curiosity. And what does that mean in middle school? But for this particular cohort, USC, watching them with Mr. Garza evolve into scholars who are beginning to know what organization is with their agenda. That was the very first thing. Watching Mr. Garza also have that quality time and conversations of just how to adapt to differences that come in the middle school ages. So, como dijo Mr. Sánchez, empecé con ellos cuando ellos estaban en 6º. Y en realidad la razón por qué vine a CALS es porque es una escuela que apoya a grupo chico. Y eso significa que hay más tiempo con ellos individualmente. Y me acuerdo de Mr. Garza siempre enseñándoles cada día al empezar la clase cómo apuntar qué es lo que iban a hacer y la importancia de hacer eso. Y también el significado cuando él hablaba con ellos individualmente de qué es la cosa que necesitaban para poder sobrepasar lo que necesitaban en ese momento. That's what stood out my first year, and that's what's been keeping me going, and is specifically to this particular group. Yes, we can learn about math. Yes, we can learn about science, and I love science. Yes, we can learn about language arts, but it's much more than that. Esa fue la razón que me gustó quedarme aquí, por la razón que siempre podemos tomar tiempo con ellos, aparte de aprender ciencias, inglés, matemáticas, y específicamente este grupo. This is the most collaborative group ever out of all of the cohorts in this graduation. And that is such a beautiful thing because that is how change occurs. It is not an individual who does it, it is a collective. And that's the most significant thing that I can tell you about this particular group. Este es el grupo donde la comunidad ha sobresalido. No es nomás una persona que hace el cambio, es la comunidad que en realidad es que cambia nuestra situación. And I mean that because there has been scholars who have stepped up above and beyond and have taken even the conversation to the adults. What can we do to change this that's not in service to our learning, to each other, and beyond that? And I can look at them all, and right now I can literally count how many this cohort has. So, este es el grupo que cuando algo no está saliendo bien, siempre vienen y nos dicen, Ms. Poot, I don't think this is fair. And why? The justification that they can muster. La justificación que nos pueden decir. No es bueno para mí lo que estoy aprendiendo, lo que está pasando con nuestra comunidad. Siempre vienen y nos dicen. And that is such a beautiful thing. We even have sitting in one of these wonderful chairs a graduate who even has a sibling who came to CALS and graduated from a university, the University of California system. They're sitting in this chair and they have a sibling who is also graduating in the exact same year as them. And that's the tradition. That is the reason why CALS Middle School really was founded, to do that to society, to change the way and paths. En este mismo grupo hay un alumno que tiene un hermano que se acaba de graduar de la universidad y ellos están aquí sentados con nosotros, también recibiendo honor. Y eso en realidad es la razón por qué se hizo CALS, para tener una comunidad más fuerte y saludable. So, again, this is the one thing that I love to say over and over again. This group has the most honor roll award recipients out of all of them. Este grupo tiene las más altas calificaciones de todos los grupos. This is the one. And it's because of that community that they understood that we're stronger together. Este es el grupo que entendió esas cosas. And it's quite an honor to name all of the honors. Ms. Reyes is about to name them all because it's all of her work and their work together. So me da el honor que Ms. Reyes va a hacer los nombres ahorita que sigue con este grupo porque es el grupo que ha asistido con todo esto. So I'm just here, but they are the ones who really deserve to be acknowledged. I just get to watch since I'm no longer in the classroom. So without a doubt, let's continue with reading all those wonderful names and celebrating with all of those wonderful awards. So let's go on to the most prestigious award of all, the valedictorian. I'm going to have her give a speech to her cohort. Ashley, can I have you come to the stage? The valedictorian recipient is Ashley Lopez.
My name is Ashley Lopez, and it's an honor to be here. I wanted to come up here and share a few words about you, to all of you, about my experience at PUC CALS Middle School as an 8th grader. If you would have told me over a year ago that I would be spending my last year of middle school online, I would call you crazy. We were told that we'd just be leaving schools for 2 weeks, but that turned into more than a year. No one expected to be in the situation we are currently facing. I remember news stations talking about an outbreak in foreign countries, not knowing that in just a few weeks, it would also hit our homes, affecting everyone mentally and physically. Students learning from homes, teachers preparing lessons the best way they could while quarantining was an unknown environment for everyone. I remember the transition from in-person to online courses was hard. Having questions that I couldn't have answered immediately made my head throb, but I understood that I was not the only one struggling. There are many things that teachers and staff had no control over. Having to grade assignments, make lessons, staying safe, and having to read hundreds of emails from students, only they know how they felt. Without the guidance of my teachers, my mental health would have probably been very poor. As of now, I feel at ease while taking online courses because of the guidance from my teachers. Having to juggle work and family, they took time to help me feel more comfortable and relaxed. That is why I wanted to take this time and thank all teachers and staff, but most importantly, my parents. My parents were a very huge support during this challenging time, and for that, I am sincerely thankful. To my peers, I wanted to congratulate and thank them. Middle school was a new and interesting experience. We all had our own worries, but we were able to combine and communicate to form a safe learning environment. So thank you all for that. I wanted to take this moment to personally thank Rosa Artola, Xiomara Juarez, and Abigail Hernandez. Thank you for all the memories we made in middle school. Being your friend was an amazing experience. Once again, congratulations to all students, and I hope you all succeed in high school and become the person you dream of becoming. In sum, I wanted to share something I have heard before. The only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've become, by the Bangtang Boys. Sometimes we want to relive days where we failed to make something happen. Whatever the reason may be, don't be so hard on yourself. The moment has passed, and it is time to accept it and move forward. There is no point in dwelling up in the past when you can be working towards the present and your future. There are things we can't take back, and that's okay, because all of those things were a part of your growth and who you are now. Remember, the key to success is to take action and persevere. Have a great day, and congratulations to the graduating 8th grade class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Just one more time, another round of applause for Ashley. All right, we're gonna move on to awards and distinctions. So this was founded in 1983. The Presidential Education Award Program honors graduating elementary, middle, and high school students for their achievement and hard work. The program has provided individual recognition from the President and the U.S. Secretary of Education to those students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them meeting standards of excellence. Students with a GPA of 3.0 to 3.49 receive the Silver Seal recognition, and students with a GPA of a 3.5 to a 4.0 receive the Gold Seal Presidential Certificate. Please join us in recognizing our recipients for this year. Fundado en 1983, el programa de premios de educación de President honoran a los estudiantes de primera, secundaria y preparatoria que se gradúen por sus logros y su arduo trabajo. El programa ha brindado un reconocimiento individual por parte del presidente y el secretario de Educación de los Estados Unidos a aquellos estudiantes esfuerzos sobresalientes les han permitido cumplir con los desafiantes estándares de excelencia. Los estudiantes con un GPA de 3.0 a 3.49 reciben el reconocimiento del sello de plata, y los estudiantes con un GPA del 3.5 a 4.0 reciben el certificado presencial del sello de oro. Únanos a nosotros para reconocer a nuestros destineros de este año. So our first recipient for the Silver Seal is George Ramirez. Trinity Hernandez. Brooks Cheatham. Isabella Barajas. And Melody Sanchez. Our gold recipients are Ashley Lopez, Gonzalo Chael, Gerardo Leal, Ingrid Ramirez, Xiomara Juárez, Maya Lorena Schroeder, and finally, Rosa Artola Lopez.
This is, like Ms. Poot said, the largest class that's been recognized by the Presidential Award. Can you all stand up if you received a Presidential Award, please? Stand up. Congratulations. You may be seated. Thank you. So, as you can tell, they receive a cord that's either silver or gold to represent their GPA. The seal on the certificate is the same. They receive a presidential pin, and they have a medal with the white ribbon on it. That is to represent the honor roll here at CALS Middle School. So also recognizing their accomplishments. Como ven, las cuerdas son plateadas o doradas, dependiendo al puntuaje de sus grados, y también reciben un certificado con el sello de oro o de plata para representar también sus grados, pero también recibieron una medalla con un hilo blanco. Entonces eso representa la lista de honor aquí en CALS Middle School también, para reconocerlos nosotros aquí como una escuela. Pero esto y todos los alumnos que están aquí no pasa sin ustedes, padres. This doesn't happen without you parents. From the day you left them off at kinder, and I've taught kinder, so I know the parents cry more than the kids do. It's a tough one, to waking them up every morning, and this year rolling them out of bed and to the computer, which isn't very far, I think. Sometimes it's in the bed, we can tell. But they get there, and it's because of you. They're here, and today is as much to honor them as it is to honor you and all the hard work that you've put in, and to show appreciation to you too. Reconocemos que ellos no están aquí hoy sin ustedes, de todo el trabajo que ponen de su parte, de despertarlos, de darles de comer, de pelear con ellos en la mañana para que salgan a la escuela o nomás lleguen a la computadora que está al otro lado del cuarto este año. Queremos reconocerlos a ustedes también. So, graduates, if you can do me a favor, please stand and face your family and parents. see. We even got the firefighters to honor our parents. I want you to find your family and give them a big round of applause that they deserve for everything they do. Thank you very much, graduates. Take your seats. And don't forget that today it is abundantly clear how much they do for you, but they do that every day and they never ask for anything back but that you have a good life and that you're successful. So remember that, okay? And we're going to veer a little off our agenda because we have some prizes, not prizes, but surprises, some awards for some educators here. We've surprised them throughout the day. I don't think they're surprised at this point, but we're still going to recognize them. So I'm going to hand it over to Ms. Poot to let you know who our recipients are.
So a school cannot function without its teachers and its staff. They make Mr. Sanchez and I's lives much easier to focus on the things we do, but the real work is their work. And you might have heard this wonderful voice at the beginning of our mornings, checking in for attendance, making sure that you know anything and everything about our school. And we definitely depend on her every single day. We would like to recognize at this point, standing in the corner, because I know she doesn't know, but Ms. Torres, can you walk over to the stage? Because she is the woman who makes every single person's life easier with a smile each and every day. So it's a little snippet, Ms. Torres, but if I could, I would be Oprah Winfrey at this point, but I'm not.
We make her call you with all those calls she does, so it's our fault.
So let's just give her another round of applause, Ms. Torres. And like I said before, this is the group that really embraces collaboration with each other. That is not easily obtained. And like we've said for this school year, our staff is just wonderful. It's not atypical that you have such unity with them, that they enjoy each other's company. And this 8th grade team understood all the different nuances of what this year would bring, which would mean that they needed to work together stronger, just like their scholars do. And with this cohort, this is the same. So we would like to call up all 8th grade teachers to say thank you for all of their dedication and hard work for this school year. If I can get a round of applause for Mr. Chavarria, Mr. Cepeda, Miss Eads, who's not here, and Miss Reyes. So one more time, a round of applause to our 8th grade teachers. Thank you. So thank you so much. I'm going to hand off to the next part. Teachers, thank you.
All right, this is the good part, the part you all came for and got dressed up for. Ahora sigue la mejor parte, la razón por qué están aquí y se vistieron tan bien hoy. So we're going to confer your diplomas, which means I have to say some official words. Then we're going to have you come up and officially have your name called and receive your diploma cover. Okay. So in conjunction with the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff, it is with great pleasure that we confer these diplomas to the graduates of the class of 2021 for successfully completing the course of study prescribed by the Board of Trustees and the faculty at PUC's CALS Charter Middle School. Congratulations, graduates of 2021. We're going to start over on this side. Follow Ms. Dueñas' lead when she asks you to stand, and she will lead you to the stage.
Rosa Artola Lopez. Isabella Barajas. Natalie Campos. Gonzalo Chairez. Brooks Cheatham. Trinity Hernandez. Xiomara Juarez. Gerardo Leal. Nathan Lopez Martinez. Ashley Lopez. Ronald Maldonado. Andy Marin. Evelyn Mendoza. Abraham Ramirez. George Ramirez. Good job, George. Brian Rios. Aislinn Sanchez. Melody Sanchez. Maya Lorena Schroeder. And finally, Alex Velasco.
It is such an honor just to be here with you all and to celebrate each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here with you and a representative of CALS MS. This is our graduating class. It is tradition that when we officially accomplish something, that we must mark it with something. And for us, and definitely American tradition for sure, that with our tassel, we symbolize that. So we're going to take it from one side as a symbol of crossing into the next phase. So we're going to do it together. The count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You have now accomplished middle school.
My mama called, see you on TV, sunset, change. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. That was never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out of Bentley, yeah. And I know I sound dramatic.
All right, it is such a pleasure and such an honor.